a lot of money. And people say, well, he's an athlete, so he shouldn't miss it or whatever. If you miss work, you want to get paid for that work. If you were cheated out of money, you want to get paid for that money. You're not going to say, oh, well, I got $10,000 in the bank, so I don't really need it. No, you're still going to want that money. Now, his is on a bigger scale. Yes, he does make more money than most people. But at the end of the day, that was money that he lost that he should not have lost, in my opinion. Shout out to Tiffany Sports and Hills. Thank you for tuning in. All right, so other news from the NBA, D Wade and Dirk seem to have buried the hatchet. I was happy to see that they exchanged jerseys. They had a convo before and after the game. Two of the greats in the NBA. D Wade's getting his farewell tour. Dirk seems to be, he didn't ask for a farewell tour, but it seems like people are, giving him things as he's going from city to city. Big L says Kaepernick is going to get paid from the NFL. Facts. He better. I mean, this is taking way too long. Like this is like someone murdering somebody else and it's on tape. And they're like, well, we need to go to trial. And the trial takes like 2 years. The trial doesn't need to take 2 years. It was on tape. This is as easy as that. Case still going forward. Should start late spring or early summer. NFL tried to settle and also get the case thrown out, but the court rejected them. So I will definitely keep my eyes and ears open on that. ABM got jokes. Dirk is still playing. Who knew? He is playing, but he's playing about 0.95 minutes per game. And when he gets on the court, he looks old. Dirk is old. It's time, Dirk. You and D-Wade can roll out in your hover rounds. You and Dirk can roll out in your hover rounds. Y'all can roll around Miami and have a good time. Enes Kanter gets signed by the Blazers. I think this is a nice pickup for the Blazers. And if Enes Kanter would have went back to Turkey, he might have been murdered. I mean, I'm not saying that to be mean to Enes Kanter, but there's a warrant out for him. There may be a hit out on him. But Enes Kanter got signed by the Blazers. I think that was a good pickup for them. I do think they needed a big man to be able to help them. And the Blazers aren't a slouch team. Dame Lillard can do anything. Dame Lillard can do anything for that team. McCollum as well. They're right now 4th in the Western Conference. Now, are they going to win a championship? No, they're not. But, I mean, they can maybe win a first-round game, a first-round matchup. But I like the pickup of Enes Kanter with the Blazers. Grego says they're going to use the two teams who brought Cap in against him, stating he had opportunities to compete but wanted to be a starter or starter pay. Yeah, we needed more presence in the post. I agree with you, PNP. Ben, if you have a smoking gun to this magnitude against the NFL, it will take forever. The NFL is the Matrix. You're right about that. Courtney Arden says, did you hear about this news out there? Some NFL owners would love to have Adam Silver as commissioner. What do you think about that news? I think it would be great. He understands the commissioner-player relationship. I think he understands the owner-player relationship, and he values the player's opinion. You don't see issues in the NBA like you see in the NFL. And I think Adam Silver could be perfect for the NFL. I don't know if that's something he wants to do. Side story. Did you guys see the story or the post of the future of NBA jerseys where it's a you could change the number and name of the jersey with a smartphone. It's new age technology. I believe they're talking about 2038 before it comes out. But you're able to change the name and the number of the jersey. I think that would be crazy. Cantor can't travel overseas. He may be seriously kidnapped and murdered. Wow. Cantor's from Turkey. They don't play. A lot of these countries outside of the U.S., they don't play with you talking reckless. They don't play. This is not a joke to them. So yeah, he really needs to be careful. And that's no joke. He needs to be careful. If Brady did not beat the NFL, they ain't letting Kaepernick win either. And thank you, ABM, for mentioning that. Markieff Morris in OKC is a nice pickup for them. I agree with you. Shout out to Kesey. Win 2 tickets to the Dungeon Family concert or dinner for 2, courtesy of Bay 11 Auto, a proud sponsor of X Squad, xsquadaffiliates.com/contest. If you're listening to this, all non-show hosts are eligible. So go to the website, sign up. Even if you're not in Atlanta, you can get dinner for 2. What did Cantor do? Why did they hate him so much? Because he was talking about the Turkish government. And some of the things, I don't know exactly what he said, but I do know that there's a warrant out for his arrest. So, and again, it's one of those countries where you cannot talk. You cannot just be talking out the side of your mouth and expect nothing to happen. The Blazers beat Golden State Warriors this past weekend. Vince Wright would love that jersey. It would support his 50 teams. That was a good one. That was a good one, Jelani. Okay, so there was a comment by Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I want to get you guys' thoughts on this. What he said is, I don't think there's one guy that can stop me. Do you agree? Do you agree with this comment by Giannis? I think partly with his length and his size, I don't see anybody that could potentially guard him. His athleticism, he may be right. He may be right. And Giannis is a player. Giannis is the future of the NBA, but he's also a player of now. And he could win the MVP within the next couple of years. Will he be in Milwaukee for the rest of his career? Probably not. I don't see that happening any way possible that he will continue to be in Milwaukee. But I would say, I don't know if I see him going to one of the top teams in the NBA just to jump on with another star. So I don't know. Giannis is a very interesting. I think a very interesting guy, but his talent is through the roof. His talent is literally through the roof, and I think he has the ability to do anything in this league. So, let me know what you think about that comment. Is that true or false? I think it's very hard to match up with him, though. He's 100% correct, says Tyler. No one can stop Giannis. There are no Scottie Pippins playing defense like that anymore. Deer antler spray, says Tyler. I like his mindset with that statement, but he can't shoot, so he is not yet unstoppable. Kawhi is the only one that could come close to stopping Giannis, says Courtney Harden. All right, so here's to the news of today and yesterday, partly. Anthony Davis suffers a shoulder contusion. His status for the All-Star game is unclear. Starting today, we go into today, and Dell Demps has been fired as the GM of the Pelicans. First of all, do you guys agree with that? Second of all, he did botch this whole situation. I mean, Anthony Davis comes out and says, I'm not going to re-sign, so trade me. I'm giving you opportunity to trade me and get something from me. You get butthurt, you whine about it, You say, well, I want 4 first-round picks. I want this. I want that. In my opinion, he could have handled this situation better. Make the deal. Make the deal. Now you're not about to get anything. And now you're about to pay Anthony Davis to be hurt because I don't know how long he's going to be out with this shoulder injury. But I do know I think the Pelicans did not do a good job on handling this situation. I just don't think he did a good job. So we'll see what happens with this situation. Anthony Davis is going to be on the team for the rest of the year. Is he are they just going to sit him for the rest of the year? You're going to have a guy on your bench that you're sitting who's the star of your team. Doesn't make a lot of sense. To me, make the deal with somebody. Make the deal with somebody. I know there was multiple offers on the table. So, Dell Demps is gone. I just don't think he handled the situation right. The phantom shoulder injury. Demps is a fall guy. The Benson and some of the Saints management team make all the decisions. The 10 could be in Seattle in the next few years. AD is a walking PPO, HMO. They could be going to Seattle. I agree with that. But the Pelicans organization as a whole, they botched this whole thing. If Dell Demps had any input in this, if they didn't listen to him, this whole organization is bad. And from what I'm understanding, shout out to Kevin, Clutch Talk Sports, is that this is a football family that owns this team. Sell the team then. If you're not actually helping the team, and when Anthony Davis is gone, there's not going to be a bunch of people at Pelicans games, okay? There's not. You don't have Boogie anymore. You're not going to have Anthony Davis. You're going to have Jrue Holiday. You're going to have the lefty. I'm trying to think of this guy's name. The guy from Kentucky. Can't remember his name right now, but you're going to have him. I mean, at the end of the day, you're not going to have enough players to attract anything. So just sell the team. Seattle really wants the team. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to take a very quick break. When we get back, we got some of the contests going down tomorrow. I want to get your thoughts on who you think is going to win. We also have some college basketball news I want to touch on. So we'll be right back very, very quickly. You're tuned in to the BS3 Sports Show right here on X Squad Radio. Thank you, Julius Randle. Yes. Shout out to Rough Buff in the building. We will be right back.
We all hate when we have unexpected car problems. Well, I am here to tell you about a viable solution. Bay 11 Auto and my man Melvin. You have emission problems? Brakes need changing? Transmission slipping? Is your car just driving sluggish? No problem is too big. I live on the other side of town and I drive over an hour to a guy that I trust. Melvin is honest, dependable, and definitely not in the business to break your pockets. Come see the official mechanic Melvin at Bay 11 Auto. You will be glad you did. You can reach him at 1455 General Arts Road, Conyers, Georgia, or 404-295-5715. That's 404-295-5715.
You know what time it is? Tax season. Do you need your taxes done professionally and effectively with a tailored approach? Well, David W. Bazile Accounting is here for you, providing excellent tax preparation services, offering flexible appointment scheduling. They will complete your tax returns whether you work for a company as an employee, for yourself as a contractor, or you have numerous rental incomes. So contact David at davidwbazile@gmail.com. Bazile is spelled B-A-Z-I-L-E, or via phone at 347-773-8665. David W. Bazile Accounting also offers all accounting services. So contact them today.